What if I told you that every time you open Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, your brain is being rewired? Not in some vague, scary way, but in ways scientists can actually measure, from shrinking your attention span, to dulling your memory, to rewiring your reward system so everyday life feels boring. And here's the craziest part. Most of us will spend over 8 years of our lives scrolling. Today, I'll show you exactly how this happens and the steps you can take starting today to get your focus, memory, and discipline back. Here's what we're covering. First, the dopamine trap that keeps you hooked. Then, how social media destroys your attention span. Next, how it weakens your memory and even impacts your mood. And finally, practical steps to take back control of your mind. Social media works like a slot machine. Every time you refresh, get a like, or see a new video, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of reward and motivation. The catch? Dopamine is more about anticipation than pleasure. The uncertainty, will I get a notification, a funny video, a DM, is what hooks you. Over time, your brain adapts by downregulating dopamine receptors. That means you need more stimulation to feel the same reward, and regular life feels dull by comparison. Studies back this up. Nature Communications study showed that unpredictable rewards on apps trigger the same neural pathways as gambling machines. Another study linked heavy social media use to reduced reward sensitivity, making satisfaction harder to achieve. Your attention span isn't shrinking by accident, it's being trained to. Every swipe, every scroll, every quick video is giving your brain a micro hit of novelty. Your reward system learns that it doesn't need to wait for payoff, it can just swipe for the next one. This rewards rapid context switching instead of deep focus. The more you train this quick hit cycle, the harder it becomes to sit with any single task without getting restless. And here's the scary part. Our attention span used to be much better. In the early 2000s, researchers at the University of California, Irvine found the average person could focus on a single task for about 150 seconds before being interrupted or switching tasks. Today, that same window has collapsed to about 47 seconds. Microsoft research suggests that for many people online, it's effectively closer to 8 seconds, shorter than a goldfish. Scrolling can also mess with your memory. Normally, the brain's hippocampus encodes information deeply by reflecting and connecting new facts to existing knowledge. But when we scroll, we consume information passively. No reflection, no deep encoding, meaning it slips away almost instantly. A 2011 science study found that heavy internet users were less likely to remember facts, but more likely to remember where to find them, outsourcing memory. Quick pause. Here are some shocking facts about our social media and phone usage. Average person spends 6 hours and 37 minutes a day online. That's 20+ years of your life, and does 96 phone checks per day on average. That's over 35,000 interruptions a year. Phone use before bed suppresses melatonin by 23%, cutting deep sleep needed for memory consolidation. Up to 90% of people experience phantom vibrations, the brain hallucinating notifications. In 2014, Facebook proved they could alter users' moods by changing the posts in their feed. Sounds scary, right? Let's get back to the video. Social media shapes how you feel. You compare your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, and you might experience FOMO, fear of missing out on trends, events, or updates. A 2018 Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology study found that limiting social media use to 30 minutes a day significantly reduced depression and loneliness. Excessive social media use has been also linked to changes in the prefrontal cortex, changes in the nucleus accumbens, plus reduced gray matter in the anterior cingulate cortex. And here are some practical steps for taking back control of your mind. Try a dopamine detox. Go 2-3 days with no social media, no YouTube, no video games. I recommend turning off color in your phone. This will make your phone less fun to use, and every time you check it, it's going to remind you that you probably shouldn't be using it right now. Then, reintroduce them in specific time blocks, preferably in the evening, so you don't spike dopamine midday and disrupt productivity. And make sure you limit your time on social media to no more than 30 minutes a day. Turn off non-essential notifications. Curate your feed to follow only accounts that inspire or educate you. No phone 1 hour before bed to protect sleep quality. Social media can be an amazing tool, but only if you control it, instead of letting it control you. Your brain is plastic. You can rebuild attention, memory, and motivation faster than you think. If you want to know how nutrition, sleep, or exercise impact cognitive performance, check out my other videos next. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed brain upgrades. Stay smart.